talked all night long about cleaning in the house and cleaning outside the house, and do stay on the line for that amazing pressure washer. But now we're gonna talk about a beautiful spring. And how do you beautify your house? Well, you do it with gorgeous plants. We're so excited because we have a completely exclusive line to you, created just for you with one thing in mind only. We want great gardens, but they gotta be really easy. And that's the inspiration, and it's really the whole philosophy behind Meadow Valley. So we have a lot to get to, and I'm very excited about it. We're gonna start with a wonderful, very easy way to get a lot of wow in creating a beautiful tree for your garden. And this, of course, is called the Japanese maple tree. So here's what we have, $39.95. It's on 2 flex pays. I'm gonna tell you some more details too, but I'm gonna grab the information right here out of your hand. And I wanna introduce you to my very special guest, Michael Perry. Well, Michael, you've seen him. Well, if you haven't, you should go see it. He's on the BBC Great British Garden Revival. He's also been a horticulturalist for more than 18 years. And he also is a new product developer. And hello, it's so nice to meet you.
Hi.
Good to meet you. Oh, a double kiss and everything.
We always double kiss.
We love that too. But let's, Michael, talk a little bit about the importance of really revitalizing your outdoor space. Why is that important?
Absolutely. Well, looking outdoors, you may think, wow, there's no structure out there. Maybe you've got a garden or a patio and you're looking for something big, something that's not going to be too big and take over the whole garden, but something that's going to give you that shape. We're looking here at a Japanese maple, which is the perfect compact tree for small yards and balconies, and it is slow growing, so it will stay small, compact for many years to come. And this is some of the best value we've ever offered you, because we're offering you a plant which is already 4 to 5 feet tall, ready to plant as well. We're sending everything to you at the very right time for planting, depending on which state you live in as well.
Oh, perfect.
So this really is one of the best ways to buy your brand new plants through mail order here on HSN. And this really is one of the best trees that you can grow in your garden.
Okay, so here's my thing. You're thinking, oh my gosh, I've never planted a tree before. Can I do it? Well, really the whole philosophy, and I love the concept behind this, the whole philosophy of this line is make it easy and make it almost effortless. Like, there's not a lot of work with anything, and you can see the whole collection online. There's a couple of plants that I'm gonna be getting that I'm gonna go online to get, but this is a great example of it because, number one, it doesn't need a whole lot of sun. It can survive in shade. And number two, what I love it's hardy, so it's easy to grow. Absolutely.
So this is a plant that you can grow in every single state of the US. It's going to grow in a sunny position of the garden. It's going to grow in a partly shaded position as well. It's also a very adaptable plant. So if you're worried about pollution, this is the plant that is going to survive those polluted areas. It isn't troubled by any pests and diseases either. So full sun, part shade. It's going to become a tree which is about 20 feet tall eventually.
Beautiful.
But the bonus is very slow growing. So for the first few years, you can enjoy this on the patio. So you can plant it into a decorative container, maybe kind of have something that matches the color of the plant as well. So remember, this has got beautiful red foliage all through the year as well. So it's a really, really pretty small tree for your garden. Just imagine having that talking point, maybe in the center of the lawn as you see in the photo, or maybe as part of your mixed shrub border, maybe on the balcony, maybe on the patio as well. It really is one of the most versatile trees that you can grow, and it's always in demand as well. You will see this in the DIY stores, in the garden centers, and you'll see them as plants which are the same size as what you see here. It's probably even too big to fit on camera because it is this 4 to 5 feet tall plant. Huge. If you were to go along to the DIY store, you're going to pay probably double the price because you're paying for that container, you're paying for that soil as well. But what we're selling you here today is a bare root plant. So this is basically a dormant plant which has been lifted from our nurseries in Holland and sent to you at the right time for planting in your state. So basically, this plant is asleep. So it's lifted while it's asleep, and then we send it to you and you plant it into your garden and it barely knows it's being moved. This is why you can save so much money on the plant, because you're not paying for the pot, you're not paying for the soil, you're not having to try and fit this into your car as well. It's not going to stand up in the car, you're going to have to lay it down, you're going to spill soil everywhere. This is the ultimate convenience. So plants delivered to your door, the plants that you want, the plants that will perform for you as well. And this is a compact tree for any garden. It's
beautiful.
got beautiful
and it's a fiery,
spring.
those fiery red leaves are just,
really is.
It's such a beautiful accessory. And you're right, it's like, I'm gonna plant an oak tree. Oh, an oak's gonna take 3,000 years to get big, you know. What's nice about it is you're gonna get a really beautiful experience very soon after planting it. But Michael, answer this too, which I think is pretty brilliant about this, is it easy to plant? Because when I think about planting a tree, I'm like, oh my gosh, you got to dig a hole the size of Texas, and it's really complicated. This is really easy, right?
Really, really easy to grow. So you've got to obviously make sure your ground is dug, that it's free of weeds and bigger stones, but the root ball is only about 1 foot across, so your hole only needs to be about 1 foot across. So really, really easy to do.
That's
and
awesome.
because we're sending this to you at the right time of year as well, they're going to be easier to establish because we're going to send them at the right time. So not when the soil is frozen or it's too warm outside, in that optimum springtime when you would plant these plants into your garden. You won't have to water them in every day. You'll only have to water them in at least once a week. So that's all you need to do.
So let me ask you this. So if you guys are monitoring our zip codes, and when it's time to ship, that's when you ship it.
We will then ship to you.
So it helps to be more goof-proof, right? Which is awesome.
Yeah, and of course you're getting instructions as well. So you're getting step-by-step instructions which are sent in every single pack. So when you open your box, you've got the tree ready to plant, but you've also got all the instructions that tell you how to do that step-by-step. Perfect tree for any garden or balcony or patio, but it's also a great gift. This could be an anniversary gift.
That's such a cool, birth of the baby.
Father's Day is coming up at the end of June, so this is a really great manly gift, isn't it?
What if you planted it, you know baby's coming, and you give it as a baby gift? They plant it, and like years later, that's like, hey, that's your tree.
Well,
so it's growing while your child's growing.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
so cool.
It's a very long-lasting tree, and like we've said, it grows very slowly, so it's never going to take over your garden. It's never going to be one of those trees where the roots go beneath the, you know, your house and then
foundation.
the foundation. So it's a tree that's going to behave itself. And if you look outside of your garden and just imagine this tree with its lovely red spring foliage, the autumn fall foliage as well, which is bright orange. So this is a tree that never looks boring. It's a tree that looks exciting all year round. You can see how we planted it here in the center of a lawn. It's a centerpiece. It's something to show off about in your garden. Wouldn't you just want to make your friends jealous by having this tree in your front lawn?
Well, also too, if you've got a space where you're just like, I don't even know what to do with it. You know what I mean? A lot of times you're like, really? I can't put a whole border way out there in my yard. But this will look fantastic in your yard. So if you've got that big open space, or maybe it's a corner and you're just like, I have no idea what to stick back there. Look how pretty that is. Look at how gorgeous this is. We have 2 flex pays available on it as well. And of course, don't forget, when you're shipping